Thank you, Ramsey. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good? Ramsey, you should be doing better in the gay bar, dude. You should be having a better time.
They hate it.
Ramsey hates it when I do this, but I can't help it. It's just the way my brain works. And he was reminding me of the time I was homeless. I was homeless, if y'all don't know. You stay in the Salvation Army or the Mission, and they're both in Santa Ana, okay? They're both on 1st Street, I believe. First you get like 30 days in one, and then you get 40 days in another. And they're Christian outfit. And it's mandatory prayer. Mandatory prayer. You have to be there by 4 to get your bed, and then at like 6 o'clock they bring in like an act every night. Sometimes it's a musical act, like they're sitting there playing guitars and singing hymns, and sometimes it's like a really mean preacher, and then they mix it up. They have a black one. They mix it all up, and I couldn't handle this shit, so I told them I was a Muslim, and fucking they were like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a Muslim, but I'm a homeless Muslim. So are you gonna do the Christian thing and let me stay here? And they did. But at that point I was working again, so I started fucking with him. So the first day I went in the corner, because I read the Quran, but I don't know everything to do. I used to have a Pakistani roommate, so I know a couple things. So the first day I went in the corner, and when they started their bullshit, I just started just kneeling in the corner and like meditating and shit. And they left me the fuck alone. I was like, score, yes. So I shit you not, I was working for Labor Ready, and they had we're cutting the carpet out of a building, demoing a building, and I cut myself a little fucking square, and I rolled that motherfucker out. Sorry. I brought that motherfucker in, and I rolled it out, and I got in there, and I started doing a couple shaboom. Now, I'm 25 years old at this time, and I'm really doing this, but not fully knowing why, and I don't know any words to go with it. Nothing. So I'm just like, no. I just do that shit like 2 or 3 times, and it was cool. So then I got a fucking book, and I literally stole a Quran from a library. There's a library down the street from the homeless shelter. I don't know if y'all know Santa Ana, but there's a public library. Stole the Quran, and I had already read that, so I took the Quran out. And the only book that the fucking mission had that I could read, because I needed something to read, man, it was long days and shit. Fucking was the movie adaptation of Triple X. So I took that motherfucker and I put it in the Quran cover, and like for like 2 weeks, I only had 2 weeks left, I roll out my mat and start reading Triple X. And then I started giving people names, like one dude was Noah and another dude would be John, and then like they kind of got sick of my shit. I don't blame them. Speaking of my shit, the only time I went to prison, you learn the craziest shit when you were in prison. There are rules there that do not apply to society, and you can get beat up for them, and everybody's fine with that because they believe that's the system of how you learn, and it's funny how you do. One clock in the eye, and you never do shit again. If you're ever put in prison, for something, if you take a shit, okay, as soon as the first piece of poop leaves your butt, you flush the toilet immediately. It's called sitting on your shit. Alright, they have names for everything too. It's called sitting on your shit. They will beat you up for the second nugget. And there are people waiting. They want to smell it, they want to hear it, they want to beat you up for this while you're pooping. You do it while you're pooping. There is no defense in a fight when you're pooping. Okay? I want y'all to remember that. The minute one little piece of poo leaves, flush the toilet, or they will beat your ass. Okay? Everybody got that? Everybody got that? Okay. Now, this is how really fucked up I am. For 30 years, I've been watching these Ethiopian commercials. You know the one, please help, please send the children money, and they could have just a bite of a sandwich for just 20 cents. It's nothing. You can do it today. Why aren't you doing it? Look at this shriveled up motherfucker. You eating steak, you trying to catch one of the flies on his mouth. And he can't even do that because he don't have any calories in his body. Well, for 30 fucking years, they've been putting this commercial on. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, it's not going to get better. Okay? It will not get better. All right? And I was sitting watching that commercial the other night, and I got pissed off. And the first thing that went in my head is, you know what? They're never gonna get food, but their arms is really, really scrawny. We should eat them. We should eat the poor. I think we should eat the Ethiopians. And I don't really have a problem if you have a problem with that. Because it ain't like they gonna step up to me. It takes fucking a lot of training for the whole village to step up to me. Motherfuckers can't lift paper. Damn, just quiet. I'm gonna have to work on that. I guess only Sam Kinison can make fun of Ethiopia. Maybe I need to get fatter. All right, I'm gonna give this up to Ramsey because now I feel like a big fucking failure. Thank y'all. Yeah.